Today I'd like to show you the Anywhere SST mounting system. This mount is constructed by Control Vision Corporation specifically for the Anywhere SST based on the Samsung Q1 Ultra. The first component, the main component, is a ruggedized plastic mounting plate that accepts the Anywhere SST tablet in either a portrait or a landscape orientation. This mount has a deep cavity along the battery well to accept the extended battery as well. Also note the USB fan, which helps draw extra air through the unit as it's in operation. On the back side of the plate, you'll see two different mounting areas. The first one is made for a portrait mounting orientation. The second slot is made for a landscape mounting orientation. You can move this arm and clamp assembly across to either location depending on how you'd like to mount it in the airplane. Typically, yokes on single-engine piston aircraft really like the portrait mode orientation much better. The clamp on the back of the standard assembly, this is called the Citadel clamp, accepts any Piper, Mooney, Cessna, Grumman Tiger type of yoke configuration with a single push-pull tube connected directly to the back of the yoke shaft. Included with the mount assembly are two different lengths of arms. Depending on how high the center hub of the yoke is, you may need the longer arm to get up and over and to hang it a little bit lower on the yoke. The shorter arm will accommodate and give a little more rigidity if the center hub of the yoke is very small. Two optional clamps that we have available for the Anywhere SST mounting system. One is called the Citadel XL and the Citadel XL Signet. These two clamp assemblies accommodate beach aircraft such as Barons or Bonanzas with single or dual yokes, depending on if you have the Signet aftermarket yoke configuration or the standard yoke configuration in your Beechcraft. One of these two is the better mounting option for you. On all of our clamp assemblies, note the silver spacers along the bolt. This allows larger or smaller capacity to accept a different size yoke shaft. Simply unscrew the thumb wheel here at the bottom and remove one of the spacers, or two or three depending on how much space you need. These spacers will allow you to get the right diameter of throat capacity in that clamp. In our A36 Bonanza, typically two spacers gives exactly the depth that we're looking for. A quick tighten of that thumb wheel once it's around the column and you're ready to go. The yoke plate will attach here on a ball and socket type of joint. Let's take a look at the basic Citadel mount here. This is the most common mounting system that we use, again for just about any standard yoke configuration. I'm going to unscrew the thumb wheel here, let off some slack. I believe to attach to our demo yoke here we're going to need to remove just one spacer. Now we'll simply place the clamp assembly around and inside the jaws of the clamp here. And now we'll tighten it down. Now there are two additional thumb wheels here for adjustment. You can adjust the elevation once here. You can also adjust the tip and tilt of the tablet here. This allows you to mount it as low as possible on the yoke to maximize panel viewability. Once the mounting system is in place on the yoke, you're ready to insert the tablet computer. Take the computer label on one side, snap it into the edge of the mounting plate, and snap it down under this clamp, and you're ready to go. The USB cable may be plugged into the top side USB port, and this will enable the fan to pull extra air through the unit for added cooling. To remove the unit, First unplug the USB cable, then flex the living hinge and pop the tablet out. That about wraps it up.